Well, good morning. Day 10. Supposed to be a little bit cooler today, only 87 degrees and 75% humidity. I woke up at 5 something and I flies, fell back asleep. It is now 9:30. Actually, it's like 9:45. Oh, I'm just exhausted. This heat is taking everything out of me. But the insulation in the van is working. It stayed, didn't get horrible in there until about now. So I think we're just going to take it easy today and do small projects. We're not going to get into anything exciting. I'm going to paint, maybe trim those ceiling panels, um, make some blackout covers for those back windows. But we're just going to have a little bit easier day because it's just, this heat's kicking my bum, guys. It's horrible. I did decide last night we are going bigger with the bed. I was just going to go with a twin because, it's just me. And what do I need? But looking at the inside of the van and then the wheel wells, it's just this, I think it's 16-inch difference between the full and the twin. It's just wasted space. And if I should get lucky and maybe meet a partner, we'd have to redo it anyways. So why not hope for the best in the future, right? I also decided I'm going to put a cabinet behind the passenger seat. I need storage. 55 inches from the back. Well, actually, the width of the full is 54 inches, and then you got the 2x4s is 3 more inches, so you have 57 inches. So 57 inches of under the bed clearance, except for the refrigerator, blah, 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 blah. It's a lot more room. If we put just a cabinet along the driver's side with a countertop and a cooking surface, the propane for the cooker on that side. Then we put a 24-inch cabinet behind the passenger seat. I gain a lot more storage. So I think that's what we're going to do. Then we can integrate. I'm sorry, I'm still not awake, guys. We can put together the driver's side cabinetry with the battery box and make it all one big item. So it's not Yankee. And we don't have to worry about covering up the wheel wells at all. We're not doing it. We're not covering the wheel wells. I don't care about them. The 55 inches for the full, or 57, I'm sorry, with the 2x4s, comes out just past the wheel wells. Why spend time and money making a box for a wheel well that you're never going to see? Correct? Correct. Now, I may spend some money getting some Reflectix to put on it to give it a little bit of insulation, but that's about it. I'm not building a box for it. It's hidden under the bed, and I don't need to. All right, let's, I don't know where we want to start. I'm thinking about starting with painting. I should probably start with the ceiling wood, don't you think? That'd make more sense. All right, let's start with the ceiling wood, and then we will paint. Hello, everybody. The heat has just gotten to me. I can't do it today. I'm confused. I just don't even know what's going on. I'm making lines and trying to cut them, and I just can't do it. I tried to trim off a little bit of that board there to make it even. And I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just a little sliver that needed to be taken off that, maybe 3.5 foot long. And the cut I made was twice as bad as what was on there. Uh, yeah, I just need to take a day off. I think I'm just gonna go to the gym and get in the shower and just sit on that chair and just for an hour and just let the cool water run over me. Get a good dinner or lunch, breakfast hour, whatever. I don't even know what it is. Probably lunchtime now. But I'm completely out of it, guys. Wow. This build's taking a lot more time, money, and this heat is just brutal. Heat and humidity. So I think we're just gonna go to town, call it a day. I at least want to get some progress done, but I just can't do it. All right, so now one subscriber, I just got to talk to you about some stuff. It's kind of funny. One subscriber offered for me to come to dinner, which is a great offer. Thank you very much. But it'd be like 800 miles out of my way, and it's like $250, and I just can't afford it. But it was a very nice offer. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I've talked about trying to find camping spots. You can always find a place to pay. You can find a KOA or, something like that. But I had some people say, "Hey, come our way. You can, come to our campground." And it wasn't, they're going to get a plug and blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't, "Hey, we'll give you a free night." It's you can make reservations online. So, hey, way to try to drum up business for your campground. But yeah, I don't drive across the country looking for pay spots. I look for free spots. Now, if you offered me a free spot, I may have taken you up on your offer if it wasn't too far, if it wasn't out of the way. But, come on, guys. If you're going to say, "Hey, come stay at our campground," throw the dog a bone, Don't say, "Hey, come here and pay us to camp." I don't pay to camp very often. I mean, that KOA, it was a one-time deal. All right, I'm sorry I'm ranting. I'm out of it, but I got to go to town. I'm just going to cool off, and we'll see what happens today. But literally, I'm out of it. I at least want to do something today. I just don't even know what I can do, honestly. Okay, let's go to town. All right, guys, so I went and had some lunch at O'Charlie, sat there for like 2 hours. Went to Lowe's, Walmart. We're going to get a shower. This heat just it just shut me down today. All right, let's go to Planet Fitness, get a shower. All right, guys, so we got to get something accomplished today, and I want to do the bed frame and stuff tomorrow. So I got to get some of these walls painted. So I'm just gonna sand off that wood filler we put in the other day. Of course, most of this is going to be hidden anyways. But got to get something done today. All right, that side is back here. Yeah, that heat is just kicking my bum. I couldn't do anything today. I was so out of it. I had to go to town and just sit in O'Charlie's for hours. Watch a little baseball. Sanding block has seen better days. I said that's all hidden anyways. All right. Hopefully I don't make a mess of the floor. That is priority number one. But at least if we get where the bed's going to be painted, then we can go ahead and do that tomorrow and not have to worry about it. This paint is scented. I don't know what the scent is. I got it off the clearance rack. Somebody had it scented and they brought it back. But for $9 for a like $40, I think like $40 gallon of paint, that was right up my alley. And the nice young lady at Lowe's tinted it for me. A little lighter than I wanted to go, but that's all right. That red ceiling. I thought about doing a green. I think that would have looked pretty cool, but that ceiling's so red. It'd have looked like crud. Would have been like the red green show. Of course, I don't know how many of you are old enough to know about that one. Wow, I have just been painting for minutes, and I am already sweating like no tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it is so hot and humid. But gotta make progress. Like I said, it's gonna be, I think the next 2 days is gonna be like 90 something, 91 to something like that. Then we go back up to 100. I really want to get this build done. Said, oh, this is going to be hidden by cabinets, battery box, and everything. Somehow I lost the video. I lost day 8. I don't know what happened to it. I was looking at I was uploading a video when I was in town. Yesterday's video, which is day 9. And I was counting the videos on YouTube, and there are only 8. So I don't know what happened to it. I couldn't find it on my KineMaster, which is the editing I use. Wasn't there. Wasn't on YouTube. Wasn't on my YouTube studio. So yeah, I don't know where it went. But try to get this painted. Hickory's father's doing better, if you all were wondering. So he was able to come back today. I haven't seen him. I just got back. He's probably at home eating dinner with his lovely family. I said, I just want to get enough painted today that we can do that bed frame tomorrow and not have to worry about wet paint. I mean, obviously, there's not a lot here to paint. I might as well paint the whole thing, right? I'm already sweating. But see how much we can get done. I mean, I'm just dying here. I don't think that's going to be a bad color. I'm serious, guys. I'm like sweating like a pig. And this seam here, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's a seam in the plywoods. That's going to be covered with something. We'll put some kind of furring strip or reveal strip or whatever the heck you want to call it on there. Man, I changed out of my work shorts at the gym. I should have left them on. These things are going to be nasty. But we're getting her done. Almost done with the first wall. Of course, I mean, it's not finished. I got to trim it out. Find a felt brush, foam brush, whatever the heck they're called. And again, most everything's going to be covered with cabinets. Like I said, where the phone is right now, my camera, I am going to put the water cabinet with the sink and whatnot. And then over here is going to be all cabinetry, the stove. Oh, I got to get me something to wipe that off with. The stove, battery box, all that good stuff. And above the battery box is going to be a seat, since I will not be able to sit on the bed. I think what I come up with yesterday, 20 something inches is all the clearance I'm going to have on the bed due to my enormous refrigerator freezer. Uh-oh, on the floor. That's not good. That we definitely got to wipe. Click. And I had some more over here I daubed on. Oh, that stuff doesn't want to wipe off very easy. I got to find me a wet wipe. Wet wipes. Not only for showering. In van life, they're for everything. Man, the more I wipe it, more it spreads it. Literally, guys, I am dripping. Ah. Scented paint. Who would have thunk, huh? Supposed to eliminate odors for like 6 months. I never would have bought it had it not been on clearance. I never would have thought about it. Who would have thunk, huh? Okay, get some paint on this other wall. I'm almost out of paint in my roller here. Like I said, as long as we can get the bed area done, that gives me a place to work tomorrow. We need more paint. All right, I'm going to put you guys in fast forward mode. Well, at least I got something accomplished today. The walls are painted. I cut a piece for the back of the ceiling. I still have to trim around the ceiling fan. And I was trying to cut a strip for the side, and I just kept messing it up today. That's why I finally said, "Screw it! I'm going to town. It's too hot. I'm just over it." But got something done. Man, this is brutal, guys. I know I'm complaining every day about it, but wow. I thought I worked for a month for a company helping them out in southern Arizona in maybe August, a couple years back. That was like 120 degrees. It was, I thought that was brutal. 90 like one today. It's been 100. It's going to be 100 again. With this kind of humidity, is by far worse. When it's that hot, yeah, I mean, you're just drinking water like no tomorrow, but it sweats right away, and you're okay. Here, it's so humid, it doesn't evaporate. Man, killing me. All right, we're coming along slowly but surely. Like I said, we changed up the build plan. We're going with a bigger bed, a secondary cabinet for the sink and water side. But man, I'm pooped. Well, all right. As always, thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, liking, and all those good things. I appreciate it. Subscribing to the channel always helps. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I will be here in this cool, lovely environment.